Hello boys, Assalamu alaikum. Good morning to all. All the boys of English version 7 are welcome to this online class on behalf of St. Gregory's High School and College. I hope all of you are well. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. According to the last class, I shall also give or provide you a creative question, and this creative question is from chapter 4. So I think you will be serious and attentive on the lesson, and you will perform accordingly. You will pick up all the contents from the class on your copy or script, then you will solve the problem accordingly. Now boys, read the stem and answer the following question. First of all, I have written here 2 questions, and then after reading or completing the text, we shall go to the next 2 questions or remaining 2 questions. Let's start from the stem. Mr. J is an imaginative name. Mr. J is an imaginative name. It may be many names. So let's start from this name. Mr. J is a owner of a factory, that is garments factory. He pays the wages of the employees of his garment. So it's a story. You can realize it very easily. So this is Mr. J's story. Let's know about this story, and let me talk about the story. Mr. J is a owner of a garment, and he pays his employees in a befitting way and regularly, not irregular. And he orders also, strictly orders also his employees to do the job or to do their job accordingly, and to make the garment elements or clothings in a befitting way. All the employees abide by his orders except one, Mr. Azhar Ali. Mr. Azhar Ali, makes dress using inadequate clothes. I mean, the clothes is not adequate and not enough. That actually makes the defect in the dress. Using inadequate clothes intentionally is also his fault. Intentionally, he uses inadequate clothes in making dress. That is another fault, and keeps the matter secret so that nobody can know the fact. He keeps the matter secret, and this activity harms Mr. J's business. It's very easy to understand why Mr. J's business is harmed, and actually this is the fault, and this fault paves the way to harmful fact for the Mr. J's business. And this activity harms Mr. J's business. As a result, he stops the salary, Mr. J stops the salary of that employee, of Mr. Azhar Ali. Mr. J stops the salary of Mr. Azhar Ali. At one time, realizing the problem of that poor family, at one time realizing the problem of that poor family or poor family of Mr. Azhar Ali, Mr. J forgives him. Mr. J forgives him and starts giving salary once again. This is the story or the stem. Actually, sometimes it happens also in our society. That's why I have given here this sort of stem. So what happened in this stem? Mr. Azhar Ali is doing fault, being an employee of a garment factory, and the owner actually very sincere to provide their salaries or payments. Yet Mr. Azhar Ali, one of the employees of that garment, has broken the rule of the factory, and he actually made the garment using inadequate clothes. Ultimately, whenever the owner of the garment come to know the real fact and Mr. Azhar Ali was caught with his fault, he stops Mr. Azhar Ali's salary or payment. But one time he thought about the poor family of Mr. Azhar Ali and he forgives him or forgave him. He starts providing salary once again. This is the story. Now let's know the question: what is decency? What is decency? Number B, he who deceives others is not my ummah. Explain the hadith. You know, this is a hadith, and this was quoted from a particular hadith. So you need to explain that hadith according to the text. Now let's get from remaining two more questions. Those are C and D. Yes, boys. Let's write down the C number and D number question. Here C number is: which quality has been exposed in the behavior of Mr. J? Explain. Which quality? You know, Mr. J's behavior was nice and it's a great personality or great quality. So you have to try to match with the content of your text which quality has been exposed in the behavior of Mr. J. Explain. Now question number D is: explain the activity of Mr. Azhar Ali. Explain the activity of Mr. Azhar Ali in the state in the light of Islam. I mean, you have to provide the proof or documents from the Quran and Sunnah that is in the light of Islam. So I think you have enjoyed the class and you will do well, you will do better in the next class, and I hope I'll take your Zoom class very soon. So get ready for this and be in a Zoom class. There we will be able to know about each other, and we'll also share our greetings, share our experience, share our opinions in the Zoom class. Till then, remain well. Thank you very much for joining this class.